14 on this Monday morning. Taking a look at conditions in our area. Meteorologist Peyton Malone, you say the rain has calmed down this morning.
Yeah, not nearly as stormy as it was yesterday. We'll probably have a couple more storms today, though, and storms this time of year aren't necessarily a bad thing. They can help bring you some slightly cooler weather. Not cool per se, but not nearly as hot as we could be this time of year. Our afternoon highs topping out around 90 degrees, which is right near normal, which is 91, and nowhere near our record of 99 set back in the late 90s. So it is going to be warm and steamy today. Our heat index, not a heat advisory in effect because it's going to be lower. It'll be around 100 to 102. So yeah, heat exhaustion, heat stroke are certainly still possible, but we're doing a lot better than we could be. I have rain on radar, by the way. Look at this, tracking a healthy batch of storms that have developed down here in the Bayou parishes. Closer to Morgan City and Patterson, we've got some thunderstorms. That's the morning alarm clock there. Also a little shower down near Port Fourchon. So the atmosphere is unstable this morning in coastal areas. I think that's where a lot of our rain will stay today, but in New Orleans, about a 30 to 40% chance of rain later this morning through the early afternoon. North of the lake, a 20% chance. So don't expect nearly as much rain if you're on the North Shore today. Sunrise, 6:06 a.m. Your sunset is at 8:06 p.m. later on this evening. So just a reminder how this all works this time of year. We're in a very classic summer pattern. We'll watch for some heavy downpours each day with these storms. We do have dangerous lightning. Lightning is deadly. Don't forget that. Gusty winds can also accompany a few of these storms, and occasionally you do get a waterspout. We had a waterspout cross I-55 yesterday near Manchac. Issued a tornado warning for that. So here is our rain chances. You can see there we'll be watching out for a few showers and storms every single day, around 40 to 50%. So what's given us the big storms yesterday, or what gave us? Well, we had this weakness in the ridge and a little disturbance nearby. That is leaving us. The ridge is building back in, which means rain chances are going to go back to more normal, just hit or miss during the afternoon. So no particular day looks like a complete washout, but some days you may get a heavy downpour. Here's some great news. We're in the thick of hurricane season. There's not a thing going on out here. We're not tracking any development potential in the Atlantic basin. All the action remains in the Western Pacific, and that is where it looks to stay this week. So our 7-day forecast, there you have a very classic July one. Highs are going to be in the low 90s most days. Today's the coolest, quote unquote, day at 90 degrees. 40% chance of a few storms, especially south of the lake. Tomorrow and Wednesday, I think we'll probably have more coverage of afternoon storms, so I pushed it up to 50%. And then back down to about 40% Thursday, Friday. I wouldn't get hung up on these numbers. There is a chance for rain every single day, and that is what we do this time of year. Those 90s are going to feel like 100 to 105 most days, and that'll carry us into this upcoming weekend with some scattered storms around and highs still in the low 90s. Out on the boating forecast or the marine forecast, storms are mainly going to be along our coast today. Please keep an eye on those. The morning ones can produce waterspouts. Don't know if we want to get tangled up in that. The afternoon ones, they could produce a lot of lightning and some gusty winds occasionally as well. And that'll be the story as we go through the next 7 days or so. Our high tides are going to happen from the late morning up until around 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Low tides are going to happen later on into this evening and into tonight. Your water temperatures is currently sitting at 87 in the lake this morning, and the northern Gulf sitting at around 89.